What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you to a brand new Let's Play. Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, for the PlayStation 4. So, oh boy, I have to continue? I don't know if I really want to continue. Here, hold on a minute. I think we're going to have to start from the get-go. Let's go with an empty game slot. And yeah, let's start with a brand new story mode.
In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. It was here, on the slopes of Mount Doom, that the Dark Lord Sauron was defeated by a last alliance of men and elves. It is here that for 2,500 years the Rangers of Gondor stood watch, guarding against a nameless threat they had all but forgotten. And while the strength of Gondor faded, the power and malice of Sauron grew in darkness. He has returned to Mordor. Shadow and flame have fallen on the Black Gate, and no mortal man can stand in its path.
That is a perfect swing for killing chicken. Wouldn't want to hurt you. It'll take a lot more than that. Dear Hyle, the mighty chicken killer. Come on. Come on. Show your father what you have, huh?
And so begins the tutorial. Alright, so the combat in this game is pretty darn simple. It's very much like an Assassin's Creed or a Batman Arkham game. It's just all about the counterattacking and the swinging of the sword, and that's really all it is. You just swing and you counterattack and all that good stuff. I'm gonna beat the shit out of my son to start this game off, because you know that's how most games start.
Easy, son. You're not a soldier yet.
But I'm going to keep the dialogue to a minimum through this beginning part. Just saying. And by dialogue, I mean my talking. Why did I say dialogue?
I'm all right.
My blade shall rest in your throat.
Dear Hyle, remember your training!
That's an easy way to take care of them. Alright, so, yeah, there's such things as ground executions and whatnot. You just gotta be quick on your feet. That's really all there is to it. As soon as they get the little sparkles above their heads, that means they're down. And all you have to do is hold R2 and square, and they are a goner. Alright. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's anyone over this way. Grab and throw. Okay. Well. Grab them and throw them like that. And then let's start taking them out. Alright, so we're going to have to be fighting several at once this time, which is really honestly not that bad. Don't ever try to go for a ground execution with guys running up on you, or you're going to get overcome pretty quickly. Just keep counterattacking. If you have to, just kill them without the ground execution. And also, make sure to stab your son in the back of the head. It's not what I meant to do. Why is it slowing down?
These orcs are much stronger than any we've ever seen.
They're not orcs, they're orcs. They're far worse. There's too many. Go find your mother. Go find your mother. Keep her safe. I'll be right behind you. Go. Am I dead?
You are banished from death.
Now for the best stealth mission we'll ever come across. Hold R2 for stealth, and while in stealth, press square to kiss your wife.
Happy anniversary, my love.
Alien, this is beautiful. Where did you find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor.
Did you talk to my father?
Yes, I did. And nothing has changed. He's still very stubborn.
I say we go anyway.
Dear, I will not come willingly.
There must be a better life than this.
Not now. But soon.
I'm just so tired of hiding here, Talion.
Shh. We must hide now, or we are both dead. Come on.
And now for yet another stealth option.
We should have left when we had the chance.
Don't move. I'll clear a path.
Alright, so we just have to sneak our way through this room
Stealth is my only
and
advantage.
kill all of the Uruks within. It's not, honestly, that difficult.
Stop feasting! We must attack!
Quiet you. I just have to snap your neck so I can kill this last guy. And simple as that.
Put the sword down, Ranger. The Black Hand wants him alive! Take her! He will live.
Father! I'm right here, son. I'm right here.
Shirkush adhazushu. Kantya pakurizak. Kuona nakizak.
Wraith.
We'll be together, my love. Soon. Forever.
Gurarmo shirkush adhazushu. Kantya pakurizak. Gulna nakizak. Gurarmo shirkush adhazushu. Kantya pakurizak. Gulna nakizak. Come back to me, Elf Lord.
What is this place?
See for yourself. Now do you believe me, Ranger?
What has happened to me?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. Curse binds us together within the walls of Ardar.
If what you say is true, then how do we break this curse?
We find the one who cast it on us. The Black Hand of Sauron. This looks familiar.
Talion killed a nobleman, Yorith. His life now belongs to Gondor.
Father, if you turn my love in, I shall swear I killed Lord Asgon when he attacked me. We shall both sacrifice our lives to Gondor.
And so the first marker is set, or the Forge Tower, I guess. So this is actually a fast travel location for getting around Mordor. Oh my goodness. Alright, so can't wait for this. Let's jump off the ledge and let's get this game frickin' started. So here we are, and oh, hi guys.
So, we missed one of you at Narcos, eh? An easy mistake to fix.
Guess right from the get-go we're getting in a fight. Oh, and look, a bow. How am I supposed to use this? Well, hold L2 to enter range mode, hold R2 to charge my shot, and goodbye, Uruks.
You will suffer for what you've done.
And now, of course, the slow-mo doesn't actually last forever, but that's okay. I don't really need it forever. Oh, I could stun him, but you know what? I think I'm just going to kill him this way. Goodbye, sir. I don't know. Is calling him sir too much of a service to him? I don't know.
Go back to him.
And here we're about to learn another incredibly interesting mechanic. In fact, one of the most defining mechanics of this game. So, he's down, grab him, and interrogate. So let's gain some intel.
What do you know of the Black Hand of Sauron?
He is a fiend. Made of thin air.
What more?
A slave I had. Swears he fought him. I sold him for a keg of grog to Gimuk the slaver.
Gimuk the slaver, huh? Alright, well, we learned about him. And then we need to go take him down. So let's mark this target. And that is an introduction to the Nemesis system, one of the most defining characteristics of this game, you know, aside from the interrogations and whatnot. And
That is where we have to go.
the open world mechanics, and the fact that this is a Lord of the Rings game.
Trust an orc.
Trust has nothing to do with it. His thoughts cannot lie.
Here we go. So, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, a big open-world game all about killing orcs and uruks. It's quite an exciting game, actually. I really, really enjoy this game, and we're going to have a lot of fun playing it. Now, I'm going to avoid that gigantic troll down there, because that thing is probably going to kill me in like 3 seconds. So,
This is how it will be.
we need to head towards that marker. Somehow, some way. Well, you know, again, avoiding this troll thing. Yeah, it's probably going to kill those slaves. They are a goner, but that's okay, because there are many other slaves in this world to save. So I'm not really too concerned about them. So Shadow of Mordor, as I said before, it kind of, utilizes a very Assassin's Creed-esque, Arkham-esque combat system, but I think it's a little bit more refined, so it's a lot more enjoyable, and the kills, they're just a lot of fun. Executions, I'm not typically a fan of in games, but in this game, they're quite enjoyable. A lot of stealth mechanics in this game and whatnot. It's just all about manipulating the open world, an open world that is actually very, very alive and fluid, as compared to almost any other game ever made, as signified by the Nemesis system, which is how we're going to be coming across certain orc captains and uruk captains and whatnot, and taking them out in various ways. And it's actually quite exciting. So I'm just going to kill this guy just for the heck of it, because why not? Oh, and guess what? He happens to be a captain.
Manfield! I caught your eye, didn't I? The ink on my skin, the stories. You could be one of them.
So, let's start the game by taking on one of our first captains. Now, this guy is all ranged only, so he'll actually be incredibly easy to take down. So, once you get him into the green, I believe that's when he can be interrogated, but I am just going to kill him. So, if I can, and you know what, there we go, that's all it took. So upon taking him out, that's going to frighten a lot of the others away, and that'll allow me to pick this up, which is going to actually give me an ability point. So, if I want to get those ability points, and actually give me just a second, let me kill this guy. Yeah, just die. Just die. Alright, I'm gonna get behind cover now, and that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go to, not weapons and runes, but rather upgrades, and I can start unlocking ability points. So, I have this first tree to pick from. Execution. When your hit streak is charged, press triangle and circle to execute your target. This is actually probably the thing I use the most in the game. If you can get a streak of 8, it's an insta-kill, and nothing can really counter it. So, yeah, basically it's the ground execution, except for they don't have to be on the ground. Impact countered enemies will be knocked backwards, stunned, or knocked down, which is very useful as well when you're swarmed a lot. Strike from above, aerial takedowns, or unaware targets become lethal, so it's always a kill unless it's a captain. Elven Swiftness, time your landings and tap X, and then you can sprint much faster. Also an incredibly useful tool for getting around Mordor. And Detonate, shoot fires or barrels to cause them to explode. Also very useful. And Riding Caragors, which is... We'll get into that when we get into that. But I'm going to start by getting Execution. That is going to be the most useful thing from the get-go. Now, as you can see, there's a little silhouette right there. See that silhouette? That is my last known location, as, you know, the last known location to any aware or suspecting orcs and uruks. So, if that's where they think I'll be, so I can use that to my advantage to sneak around and get a kill on them. But we will get into more mechanics in this game in the next episode, as we're already kind of past the time limit here. But I'll be explaining a lot more in the coming episodes. With that, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Squirtle King. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor very much. We've got a long LP ahead of us, and it's going to be a fun one, but I hope you all enjoy it. So, I will see you all in the next one.